Good morning, student. Today I will teach about circuit diagram. We know that a electric circuit, as shown figure 12.1, comprises a cell, a plug key, electrical components, and connecting wires. It is often convenient to draw a schematic diagram in which different components of the circuit are represented by the symbols conventionally used. Conventional symbols used to represent some of the most common these electrical components are given table 12.1. So student, this is table of symbol of some common used components in circuit diagram. So this is serial number, and next is the components, and next is the symbols. So student, serial number first is an electric cell symbol. This is a electric cell symbol. And next second is a battery or combination of cells. So this is symbol of combination of cell. And next plug key. This is plug key open condition. And plug key, this is closed condition. A wire joint, this is wire and second is wind. So this is a wire joint. Wire crossing without joining, we can see this wire and this wire. So without joining, crossing. And next is the electric bulb. This is symbol of electric bulb. This symbol or this or this. And a resistor of resistance represent R. So this is symbol of resistance. And next variable resistance or rheostat. So this is symbol of variable resistance or rheostat. And next is a 10 is a ammeter. This symbol of ammeter represent A. This left side is plus and right side is minus. And next is a voltmeter. Left side plus and right side minus. You can see the symbols picture. I already sent in classes this table. We can make notes and learn it. And this is electric circuit for studying Ohm's law. So this is example of electric circuit. And so student, this circuit diagram, this is a combination of cell, and this is X and Y point. This X Y point joint resistance R, and this point joint voltmeter. And next is a ammeter, and next is a plug. In this circuit, current flow plus point to minus point. You can see this picture. Student, next topic is a Ohm's law. So in 1827, a German physicist, Georg Siemens Ohm, 1727 to 1854, found out the relationship between the current I flowing in a metallic wire and the potential difference across its terminal. The potential difference V across the ends of a given metallic wire in an electric circuit is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, provided its temperature remains the same. This is called Ohm's law. In other words, the students found the relationship between the current I flowing in a metallic wire and the potential difference across its terminal. The potential difference V across the ends of a given metallic wire in an electrical circuit is directly proportional to the current flowing through it, provided its temperature remains the same. This is called Ohm's law. In other words, V proportional I or V upon I equal to constant. Okay, and constant means R, so V equal to IR, V equal to IR. Student, given figure 12.4, R is constant for the given metallic wire at the given temperature and is called its resistance. It is the property of a conductor to resist the flow of charge. Through it, its SI unit is ohm, represented by the Greek letter. This is Greek letter ohm. Okay. According in Ohm's law, R equal to V upon I. If the potential difference across the two ends of conductor is 1 volt and the current through it is 1 ammeter, then the resistance R of the conductor so is 1 ohm, that is 1 ohm equal to 1 volt upon 1 ampere. Okay, also from 12.5 I equal to V upon R. Okay, so it is obvious from equations 12.7 that the current through a resistor is inversely proportional to its resistance. If the resistance is doubled, the current gets halved. In many practical cases, it is necessary to increase or decrease the current in an electric circuit. Okay, so a component used to regulate current without changing the voltage source is called variable resistance. In an electric current, a device called rheostat is often used to change the resistance in the circuit. We will now study about electrical resistance of a conductor with the help of following activity. Okay, student, there is one activity 12.5. This activity through we can learn about. So students, in this activity we will observe the current is different for different component. Okay, so take a nicron wire, a torch bulb, a 10-watt bulb and a meter 0 to 5 ammeter range. Okay, and a plug. Okay, so key and some connecting wires. Okay, so set up the circuit by connecting 4 dry cell. Okay, 1.5 volt each. Okay, in series with the ammeter. Set up a circuit by 4 dry cell. Okay, 1.5 each in series with the ammeter living in gap X and Y in the circuit S7 12.4. This is circuit diagram, students. Okay, and this is point X and Y. Okay, and this is ammeter and this is 4 cell. So we can we call combination of cell, and this is key plug. Okay, so this key plug one by one connect. One time nicron wire, one time 10-watt bulb and one time torch bulb. Okay, and observe. Okay, observe different for different component, current is different. Okay, so complete the circuit by connecting the nicron wire in the gap. This gap X and Y, we connect this nicron wire. Okay, so plug the key. Okay, note down the ammeter reading. Okay, nicron and connected, so this meter starting record reading. Okay, so complete the circuit by connecting the nichrome wire in the gap XY. Plug the key now. Down the meter reading, take out the key from the plug. Okay, so always take out the key from the plug after measuring the current through the circuit. Okay, replace the nichrome wire with the torch bulb. This nichrome wire replace with this torch bulb. Okay, so circuit and find the current through it by measuring the reading of the ammeter. Now repeat the above step with the 10 watt bulb in the gap XY. Okay, this is a 10 watt bulb, so repeat this activity. Okay, are the ammeter reading different for different component connected in the gap XY? What do the above observation indicate? You may repeat the activity by keeping any material component in the gap. Okay, observation the ammeter reading in each case. Analyze the observations. Okay, so student, in this activity we observe that the current is different for different component. Okay, so this topic is completed. Okay, have a nice day, good day.